this tired after hoof picking 3 horses. I shouldn't be this tired. My God. Oh. And that's not good. It's still going. And that's what it's like having a herd full of mares. So I never wear makeup because I'm lazy, and I never wear this because I have family members who would not appreciate it, would not like it. But I'm at to the point in my life, I'm like, I don't care. I like the way it looks, so I'm going to wear it. And if I want to wear makeup, I'm going to do it when I want to, not because you want me to. Can someone explain to me? Explain to me, what was the fucking bright idea? Okay, let me restart. Let me restart. Let me lower my voice. Let me restart. So I'm driving to the property, and you know when there is traffic that is so long that from light to light there is no room to go, that even though the light's green, the traffic still stopped, and if you were to pull up, you'd be in the middle of the intersection. So I wait back at the light, the next light, so I'm not in the middle of the intersection just in case the light turns red. You know, common courtesy and fucking common sense. So I wait at the light, waiting for the line in front of me to continue going because, the light's green, but no one's fucking going, and the car in front of me went, and they're in the middle of the intersection. So I wait like a fucking smart person in case the light turns. Some dumbass. Sorry, my mom called. But anyways, I don't even know where I left off, but I'm just gonna continue with this. So I'm staying back at the light, and of course, this light is staying green for an awfully long time. But you never know when it's gonna turn red. And so I see the cars like in the next after the intersection start going forward. So I start going forward. Some dumbass decides he's going to pull out into the turning lane and cut me off in front of me. If I wouldn't have slammed on my brakes, I would have T-boned him. Because he's a dumbass. Like, why do you have to be so goddamn impatient to put other people's lives at risk in the middle of a goddamn intersection? Like, sweetheart, doesn't matter if you're getting in front of all these cars, if you're speeding, you're still going to get to the same place remotely at the same time as you were before you pulling all this shit. It's not fucking worth putting people's lives at risk. It's not worth it. You're probably going to save, 2 or 3 minutes? That's all you're going to fucking save. Like, don't put people's lives at risk. Not everyone can afford to freaking be a dumbass like you. My God. I have a fucking dog in my car. Like, sweetheart, how about you not be illegal? Because that was illegal. Fucking done. Like, this is why I hate fucking people. I hate driving half the goddamn time because people are so goddamn fucking stupid. All I wanted was to go to my property and see my horses. And it's funny, I wasn't even away from the property for 5 fucking minutes before I already almost get to a damn car wreck. GB, you need to sit the fuck down. I swear to God. Thank you. I'm just so fucking done. I'm about to spend time with my horses and forget all this shit even happened. So we're gonna talk about spicy real quick. Crap was happening between me and my landlord. Well, not me and my landlord. My mom and I and my landlord. And we were about to get evicted. Long story short, we're not getting evicted. We're still here. And I currently only have 4 horses here. It's a 5-acre property. I only have 1 shelter. And so I want to have to get more shelter out here. And if I get more shelter, that means I can have more horses. But currently I don't really need more horses because I am trying to breed Diamond and maybe Sahara. But I still have access to Spicy. I will most likely always have access to him. But I don't think I'm ever going to bring him here because I do have a herd full of mares and he is a colt. And I'm not meaning gilded colt, like colt. So it'd probably just be smart to keep him over where he's at, and of course I still have access to him, so I'll just go and see him whenever I want to. So that's basically what's going on right now. It'd be kind of cool if I could get a colt out of Diamond, because I kind of don't need another mare. At the same time, it brings it back to I will have to separate him from everybody else, and he'd be all alone. And if I didn't geld him, you're fucking stupid. But that's all about him right now. I'm sorry, but I'm one of those people. If my horse is getting nippy at me, you bet your ass I'm popping them in the mouth. Because they'll stop that shit like that. Like that. I don't deal with that shit. The biggest horse that I have here probably weighs up to 1,500 pounds. My smallest horse probably weighs up to, 800 pounds. I'm not dealing with that fucking dominating shit. Not happening. They're getting nippy, they're getting popped in the face. And here's the thing. They're not scared of my hand. I know they're not scared of my hand because I make sure they're not scared of my hand. But I ain't messing with no fucking biting shit. Not happening. She's testing the waters. She just got told off by Sahara. You're not even gonna try Diamond? You're not even gonna try her? Huh? Paw my bucket, I dare you. Paw my bucket, I dare you. Paw my bucket, I dare you. Good. Good girl. Good girl. You know better. You should know better. Not you know better. You should know better. Just you a dumbass. Give me this bucket. It's empty. That is the fastest you've ever eaten. I'm so proud. Alright, you're done. What's your bucket? Can I have your bucket? Can I have your bucket? Hello? Okay, what the left bit. No. You are done with your bucket. You're done with your bucket. You don't need it. What about you, bitch? Just get a good look all the way around her. Take it in that I actually have a freaking Appaloosa. Take it all in. Are you done? Are you done? No, I still see some. Wow, no fireworks? Wow. Wow. I love how there's no fireworks when I'm recording. This is why you don't get any fights on camera, because every time I do it, when I have my camera out, they don't do it. I'm not gonna get you on this on video because I'm not getting my camera out, but she decided to kick at me and run away from me and show me attitude and pin her ears. So I'm doing something about it, because I don't deal with that shit. I don't know what it is today, but everyone's being stupid, including my damn horses. Solar nips at me today. Shahara kicks at me today, and she's wanting attention, so I go to scratch on her, and then she starts walking forward and getting her butt to me, and I don't want that. Do you really have horses if you're not covered in mud half the time when it's getting closer to the winter seasons? Because I literally just had to pull the trailer through ankle deep mud with my Explorer with horses running around chasing each other because they think they're getting food, when that's not even what I'm doing. So now, my boots are in the back of my truck, which are covered in mud. Horribly bad. My spurs, you can't even see the fucking silver. It is muddy. and the DCs I was wearing, they're in a plastic sack right now because I'm in a car. Gotta love having horses, guys. So we're door dashing right now. You know, that's our night job. Someone had ordered some food, and the restaurant didn't have a certain something, and so my mom called, tried to figure out what else they wanted, and he was being so difficult the entire time, and he was being very inappropriate to my mother, and he knew he was being inappropriate to my mother because he kept apologizing, saying, I shouldn't be talking to you like this, I shouldn't be talking to you like this, I shouldn't talk to a woman driver like this. So he knows what he was saying. And so my mom and the people at the restaurant were being really kind of iffy on how this dude's going to react. So we get there, mom gives me her concealed, because my mom does have her concealed license, and I get out of the car and I watch her as she goes and drops off the food at the customer's address. And so I watched her drop the food at the correct address, because we've been to these apartments before. This isn't our first time doing this. We have almost a perfect track record. Like, we have a 95% good track record. And like, mom leaves the food, she walks off, gets into her car, we get the door open, and then the door closed. Not once did the customer come out and say, or not once did a person come out and say, hey, I didn't order this. The door opened, and then the door shut, and we continued on our way. And then, like, not even 2 minutes later, the customer called the restaurant, started cussing the restaurant out, called us, but we were already on the phone with someone else, and so we couldn't answer the phone. He left us a voicemail and said, where's my fucking sandwich, bitch? I know this might get me in trouble, but try me, bitch. I'll shoot your fucking ass if you try something with my mom. I fucking dare you to try something. My mom has her concealed. I grew up on guns. I am not afraid to protect my mother. I fucking dare you. Okay? Okay. Just gonna be a quick thing. But, don't you love flakes? You know, when someone says they're gonna do something and they end up not doing it? Yeah, that's fun. And here's the thing. Because everyone keeps flaking, you're about to do something really fucking stupid. You know, like, maybe ride a fucking horse that has never been ridden. You know, because nobody else seems to want to fucking help. You know, it looks like I'm gonna have to do everything my fucking self. Classic. Fucking classic. You know. So your girl, I have physical therapy tomorrow. My first day of physical therapy. The first thing I'm asking, do you think I would be able to handle riding a horse? And if not, how fast does it take to get there? Because I will work my butt off. I went to physical therapy for 10 months. 10 months. I went to PT for 10 months. I went 3 times a week for an hour and a half of those 3 times of the week. For 10 months. I will work my butt off to get my body to a point where it's strong enough to be able to ride. Because it looks like I can't trust anybody else. And I'm not about to ask Alexis because she's fucking pregnant. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting her in a predicament that can hurt her or the baby. Like, it's not happening. It's not happening. If I end up in the hospital, you guys know why. So I'm about to explain how much of a bad driver I am. And I'm going to expose myself because I think it's hilarious. If I have the chance, if you're speeding, like, for no fucking reason on an area that you should not be speeding, and you're You give me enough space to pull out in front of you when there's cars in front of me. You bet your ass. I'm pulling out into the next lane, lining myself up next to the car beside me that would used to be in front of me, and I am slowing your ass down. Try me. I've had a family member killed because of a car wreck. Hit me. I fucking dare you, bitch. You're gonna slow the fuck down. Because legally, I'm not doing anything wrong. I did need into the next lane. I did need it. I just turned in earlier because I saw someone coming up real quick. So I pulled over to the next lane, lined up with the car beside me, and I drove around the same speed as the person beside me. Because the person that's speeding is going to hold their damn horses. And that's why I'm a horrible driver, because I don't put up with shit. And I have my father to blame for that. I have my dad's road rage so bad. So bad.